And next we have the police department recognitions for the officer introductions and citizen awards. And we have Chief Gallagher.
The mic's not on. Yeah, it's not on. I don't think they are on.
But they're not though.
Test.
Yeah, but
You know,
the button says on.
Test.
button says on. Is your button on or off?
No, it says on.
Mine says on.
Mine does too.
Mine's off.
But not my working.
This is one of the good things about having a husband here tonight. Can you do me a favor, hon? And I give you my phone and you can call Cable to see if there's something going on, or facilities.
Yeah, I felt like the mic there wasn't, even though they spoke up, but we couldn't hear her very well either.
Okay, do you think there'd be facilities, right? Okay.
Or cable?
You are gonna actually call, well, they do, these are facilities though.
Is there anybody from IT here tonight?
Everything's
I know.
plugged in
I'm
and,
going to cable. It's just not coming out
can
here.
you call Noah? Sorry, thanks. See, he's so useful. All right, sorry, we'll try and get that fixed. So in the meantime, can we just, I know I'm the loudest. Can we all talk to my level today? Normally I tell myself don't talk so loud, but today it's actually gonna come in handy. I know you can do that, so project.
I'll be just fine.
Project.
We good to go?
Yeah.
Good evening, and thanks for letting us come again tonight. Tonight we have 3 officers we want to introduce to you. A couple of them are already on the road and have been on the road, but we've been a little behind with everything in the police department going on and all our promotions and movement. So we have 3 officers to introduce tonight, and then also some citizen awards that we like to get out as soon as possible. So we're going to start with the officer introductions. So Luke Van Valera, there you are. Come on up here, Luke. Luke is badge 335. He's a 2007 graduate of the Plymouth High School. He earned his associate's degree from Schoolcraft College in 2009 and a bachelor's degree from Ferris State University, go Bulldogs, in 2012. He graduated the Wayne County Regional Police Academy in May of 2015. He has 7 total years about in law enforcement. The one knock on Luke for us is Luke started his career in Roseville, came to Bloomfield, and as a young officer thought, I want to do a little more running around, and went back to Roseville against his better judgment, we would say. The good news for him is he kept all his uniforms from us, and we heard that he was looking to come back after making that jump. So after about, went to Northern Michigan for a minute, but then came back to us, and we're very pleased to have him back. He's married to his wife, Stacy, who I think his first time around with us was just his girlfriend or fiance. So we're excited to have Luke back. Luke is one of the officers last week that was proactive when we found our guys terrorizing cars in Bloomfield Township. Him and his FTO decided to hit an area of the township, and were able to spot the vehicle at the same time that they spotted him. So luckily we made some good arrests on that, and we're glad to have Luke back with us. So anybody here you want to introduce at all? Do you have any family? Or
No,
he's just coming off duty, so yeah,
yeah.
and he's just coming off duty, so good deal.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Brad Beldo. Brad came to us from Oakland University, where he was a sergeant. So he is a lateral transfer from us. We're lucky to have him. Brad is badge 336 here. He's a 2001 graduate of Brethren High School. Kind of west side of the state, right?
Like
Yeah.
up here.
Okay. He graduated from Central Michigan University with a criminal justice concentration and anthropology degree in 2004. He's a 2007 graduate of Northwestern Michigan College Police Academy up in Traverse City. He hired on with Oakland University, where he earned the rank of sergeant, and also an instructor in many things for that department there. Most notably would be like defensive tactics, taser instructor, along with some other certifications that are beneficial as a hire for us. He's married to his wife, Crystal, and they have a 3-year-old daughter, Maggie. So is anybody in your family here tonight you want to introduce?
Yes, my beautiful wife, who has put up with me for 13 years. A good friend of mine, Janine Marthin, who is, of course, married to Officer Kelly Marthin. We work together at Oakland University.
Yep. We rely on our officers to recruit, and Janine was a OU officer, but Kelly works for us, and decided, hey, we have some openings, and brought Brad over. So we're excited to have him. So. Tyler. Badge 337. Back when we started, when you got 100 badge numbers below you, that meant you were old. And now I feel old because I think he makes me feel old. But anyways, he is a graduate of the Clarkston High School. What year did you graduate?
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2017, so he obtained his
To make you feel old?
Okay. Now you see. He obtained his bachelor's degree from Siena Heights. He graduated this past June of 2022 from the Oakland Police Academy, and I think you won an award, right, for
Yeah, it was an athletic award.
Athletic Fitness Award. These young guys have it in them. He's currently in our field training program. In what phase?
Phase 2 now.
Phase 2 now. So our training program is about 17 weeks. Could be a little longer if we find areas that need improvement or more training, just sometimes by exposure. There's some things we might not see in training. So we're excited to have them. We have a good mix in our last group of lateral transfers from other departments and new hires out of the academy. So, and anybody here you want to introduce?
Family's at work, so.
Okay.
Yep.
And you're coming on duty?
Yep, on duty.
Welcome to Midnights. All right, we'll move on to our citizen awards. We're always fortunate that when our officers come into contact with individuals on the road via a call for service, or they were a witness to a call for service, and they acted and helped us, or they volunteer at our animal shelter. It's just an honor for us to be able to recognize our citizens who really help us out. So our first distinguished citizen award goes to Mr. Aaron Hatchett. Come on up. Officer Soley's going to help me out. So on October 1st, 2022, Mr. Hatchett was traveling north on I-75 when he noticed another driver who had appeared to be having a medical emergency. The other driver was unconscious behind the wheel of the vehicle as it was scraping along the median wall. Mr. Hatchett took it upon himself to drive in front of the other vehicle and intentionally allow that vehicle to hit him in order to bring it to a stop. He then waited there until the Bloomfield Township Fire Department arrived on scene. It was later discovered that the driver was overdosing on fentanyl and needed immediate medical attention. Without Aaron's keen observation and quick action, this individual may have suffered a fatal result or may have ended up killing somebody else on the road, an innocent person. So we thank you for you taking action. And I know his daughter's going to be so happy. I forget her name, but she's there. Yeah, we're happy to be with him today. So she's not shy at all. But we appreciate you coming in, and thank you for what you did.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Wow.
yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. I haven't got an award since I graduated from high school.
There you go. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Hatchett.
Thank you.
Catherine McKenzie. Come on up. Thanks for coming. Catherine volunteers her time and helps out our animal shelter in any way possible. She goes above and beyond for our animals, and it's first in line when needed. Catherine's willingness to watch after the animals at the shelter is deeply appreciated and deserves to be acknowledged for her generosity and love of animals. For this, we are recognizing you as a true friend to the Bloomfield Township Animal Shelter, and your thoughtfulness a gift to be treasured. Our animals, yeah, Laura Joyce has worked at our animal shelter for a long time and has recommended a few of her volunteers and people who just really care about our animal shelter for some awards tonight. So we'll be presenting a few for that, but we appreciate your willingness to help us out. It's greatly appreciated. Irina. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Yep. Buongiorno. See? Yeah, see?
Easy.
All right.
It must be.
Irina comes to the animal shelter almost every day to walk the dogs we may be housing. She works at an office building nearby and has been coming to walk the dogs for at least a couple of years. Irina's willingness to take time out of her day to spend quality time with the dogs at the shelter is deeply appreciated and deserves to be acknowledged. We would like to officially recognize Irina as a true friend of the Bloomfield Township Animal Shelter and thank you for the endless hours of dog walking you provide to our animals. We see you out there quite often.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Addie Shatuk. Come on up. Thanks for coming. Addie has also helped out the animal shelter for many years in a variety of ways. She has donated food for the dogs, cats, birds, and other small animals. She has taken cats, rabbits, and guinea pigs and made it her mission to find them decent homes. Her willingness to watch after the animals at the shelter is deeply appreciated and deserves to be acknowledged for her generosity and love of the animals. For this, we are recognizing you as a true friend to the Bloomfield Township Animal Shelter, and your thoughtfulness is truly a treasured gift. So, thank you. Jennifer Dowling. On July 19th, 2022, Miss Jennifer Dowling was traveling with her daughter northbound on Telegraph Road and noticed an individual in the Lowe's parking lot who appeared to be sleeping. She pulled into the lot to check on his well-being and found him to be unresponsive. She called 911 and with the help of dispatch personnel began life-saving treatment. It was later discovered the man was suffering from a diabetic shock and was transported to St. Joseph Hospital by Bloomfield Township Fire Department. Without Jennifer's keen observation and quick action, this individual might have suffered a fatal result. So we appreciate your help and willingness. And again, we want to thank all of them for their observations, their willingness to act, and obviously the willingness to help out our animal shelter. If I may, real quick, just update you. Right before I came to the meeting, we had a meeting about the gun buyback. So if you don't mind me just giving you a quick update on that. It was attended much, it was unbelievable the participation we've gotten out of it. I got a call about an hour into it that we were out of the gift cards. $35,000 had gone in less than an hour. We took in approximately 308 total guns. 2 handguns were turned in. We did find out were stolen, and that's amongst all the locations. And then we did take 5 high-capacity rifle-type guns, which would either be an AR, an AK, or an SKS-style weapon. So it was a very successful event. We turned away hundreds of people, many who still turned in their weapons, even though there was no gift cards in return. But it was attended much more than we thought. And I guess we didn't really know. There were some things we learned along the way that we'll make adjustments to. But I know after meeting with the commissioners today, there will be more. And several other communities will join in. So I just got the stats and figured, especially Stephanie, who helped orchestrate it for us, would like to hear those stats since the last meeting we discussed the interlocal agreement.
Great.
So
Thank you.
it was a success.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Another-